Restaurants in the near future. The layout of future restaurants will have a space for reception. It will have space for taking orders, kiosk, and then a restaurant connected to the kitchen, and then a fun center with a clock room. These will be the essential facilities that are required for a restaurant in the near future. But to evolve a smart restaurant which goes with the feedbacks from the customer and changes accordingly will have to modify or restructure its activity patterns. So the functionalities that has to be together and structured are: one is the food order connected with the billing. Third will be your restaurant processes, and fourth will be the services which will delight the customer. The first two, that is the order booking and the billing, will be together. That is a module. And then the restaurant services, restaurant processes along with the customer delightful services will be together. So the linking part is the KOT, kitchen order ticket. Kitchen order ticket is still existing in every restaurant. But what will be the change in the near future? See, when it comes to increasing the revenue of a restaurant, it is seen by turnover of its table use or table occupancy, we say. Number of people using its table, so that more people sit, more money comes and they order more. So the more important part is the table has to be occupied. So how to maximize it? It means we cannot restrict a group size. We cannot say one group should be so many people. No, it's not possible. People will be coming in their own flocking sizes. Some will be individual, some will go with bigger crowds. So every individual is required. So every table and chair has to be designed for customers. This is the basic integral part of this designing. When this table and chair is clubbed together and it is ergonomically done to the requirements of the customer arriving into the restaurant, is the one which is going to make space for serving these people and maximizing the returns. Second is the menu. Instead of supplying them a menu card, they will have a touch screen menu card. It's nothing but a tablet. These tablets can be configured based on a la carte or combo or whatever is the situation arising at that day, and that can be done with the access rights given to the employees, which can be monitored by the change trails, and it can also be controlled and checks and balances can be done. So every menu card will have for each menu how much time of processing it will take and how much is the cost. Once the customer picks the menu and pays the cost, then the order will go to kitchen, which is unlike today. So when it has to be paid, then means payment every time you cannot run to the cashier. So it has to be paid online. It is a digital payment. It can be either through a net banking, it can be a credit card or a debit card or apps payment or UPI or whatever it is. So it will be a digital payment. In case if people are run out of cash, they have to call the floor manager and exchange the cash for the equivalent thing that has to be topped up into their account. That is how the digital payment will be done. Afterwards, the KOT starts. The real process of a restaurant starts. KOT normally lands in three places. One in the kitchen, second in the billing area, and third in the reference part, or for future checking and controls. So when it lands in a kitchen, the first part is to create a RFID sticker for this particular menu. Whatever the menu has the sub menus, every order within that bigger menu will be taken into a RFID sticker, and as per the sticker, as it rolls, it will pick up the bowl size. Different bowls, every bowl will have a sensor, and that censored bowl will pick the RFID sticker and it will go. It will get seated on a automated guiding and navigating cart. These carts will move to the kitchen chef counters. When it lands into a particular chef counter, there will be a reader which will read the RFID in the bowl. And it will display the chef, this is what is to be done. The chef takes the order, prepares it, dispenses it into the bowl and says okay, and the bowl starts to move. Along with the cart it will come. For example, 6 soups are ordered, that means 6 bowls have to come together in one at a time, and then it will order the service robot. The service robot will come, it will pick all the 6 the soups that have been ordered, and it will go to the particular table where it has been ordered and it will stop. Once it stops, the sensor in the soup bowl or the bowl will communicate with the table, and then it will open the transfer machine or the conveyor or the movement of its cart. So the table will have the content of food that has been ordered. People take it, they serve within themselves, and once it is over, or once they say they are finished with it, then they push the button and then the cart again goes back. It will again recall the service robot, and then they get out of the table. This is the process that will go for all the menus that have been ordered. Next process is the upkeep. See, when it comes to kitchen or restaurant, these are the places which are highly susceptible for sources of contamination, and it will be hard to access the dirt which is being created by the falling foodstuff or oil. Oil and food are everywhere in a restaurant, so it is inevitable, so it has to be handled. So all this storage, handling, recycling at times, and then dispensing, all will relate to dust accumulation. In addition to this, there will be atomized spray or airborne grease that will stick onto the hoods, floors, cooking tables, and all these places, which have to be cleaned at all times. So all cleaning, that is sweeping, mopping, scrubbing, deep cleaning, dishwashing, steam cleaning, whatever it is, all that has to be done by robotic usage. The final part is the hospitality. The hospitality will require people, but it will be lean. It will have people in reception, it will have people in the kiosk where people are unable to use the automated kiosk ordering, table ordering, then they will use people to help them. Then finally you will have people in the fun center to take care of the belongings, keep it safe, transact it with the customer, all those stuff. All these are going to reduce the cost of a restaurant. But behind the scene, there will be some employed group which will be taking care of it, which is nothing but the maintenance and service of these machineries. IoT enabled machineries will be handled by engineers on all the hardware and the software requirements of the restaurant. This is going to be inevitable and it cannot escape. So it is highly unprecedented. This crisis is the one which is going to impact the future restaurant.